Oh, whoops. Hi, folks. How's it going? Where am I? There we are. I hope everyone is doing super fantastic. We're playing Orwell again. I actually even got the second game. Ooh. Because it was on sale for the Steam sale. Oh, actually, before I forget, because I always forget to fucking do this, I'm gonna really fast. And then I'm gonna... There we go. Very nice. Oops. Oh? I'm just clicking all sorts of buttons today, aren't I? Okay, let's get back into it. I'm very excited. I really enjoyed this game last time. I do have groceries being delivered some point soon. So if for whatever reason, I usually have my ringer off, but my ringer is on just so that I know. Okay, so whoa! What the actual... When we opened that dock, malicious code injection was detected in Orwell. We've had 47 attack warnings and still counting. What the hell is on that site? Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so Harrison. I have a cut on my lip. What the fuck? What the hell? I have a cut like right under my nose. Okay, I might actually end up turning off. So, this Mr. O'Donnell. Either he values his hygiene, or it might as well be material intended to wash away the Freedom Memorial. Interesting. God, how's he have so much fucking money? Guy this age planning on doing something dangerous, perhaps? Very different in price, too. Payment from the National Beholder. Sounds like some sort of secret affiliation. Okay, man. Okay. So I got everything there. Update the Carringtons. Okay. Funny, right around the corner from where I live. Labyrinth is a great movie. So is The Devil Wears Prada. Okay. So we're good there. Let's go to the listener. So it's unknown person. Subject, I see you. Knock knock, Harrison. Seems like caught you pants down on that little page of yours. Confused? Why? That's fine. You don't know me, and I like to keep it that way. But I know a lot about you, media punk. If you knew what I know, you know that this little group of yours did. You would find it as hard to ignore that those bombs might carry your name tag. Get what I'm talking about, right? So the righteous hacker initiate will expose all the information I got on you. Might interest the cops, won't it? I have no love for the gov, but I will do what I must, so give me one good reason not to do it and I might reconsider. Interesting. Great, now there's a hacker involved in all of this because the situation wasn't bad enough as it is. I wonder what this is about. Mr. O'Donnell, your FBTN online banking account was just used from an unrecognized device, unrecognized operating system, unrecognized browser, unrecognized location. Don't recognize this activity. Review your recently used devices, your FBTN online banking account now. We're sending you this because we take security very seriously. Interesting. Hey, wise ass. This is the most pathetic blackmailing attempt I've read in a long time. You want a damn good reason not to call the cops? I can give you 3. 1. You hacked my site, i.e. my web server. Last time I checked, this was highly illegal. Something about glass houses and stones. 2. I don't get what you want to have found out about me. True, our protest didn't always go as planned, but since you claim to know so much about me, you should know that this was hardly my fault. What I wanted is all in my blog, not a word about that fucking bombing people. Only grabbing attention, but you never even found that, huh? Where are your mad skills, hacker boy? I'll throw you a breadcrumb so you don't feel too miserable. My Nick. 3. I'm the wrong person to mess around with. Leave my page alone. Roll it back and then don't dare touching it again. I will get you, promise. H. P.S. For your own worthless sake, I hope it wasn't you who broke into my bank account. Else you're neck deep in shit, even more than you already are. That I didn't notice, did you? Like I said, wrong guy. Very, very wrong guy. Seems like we're not the only ones interested in Mr. O'Donnell and his entanglements in all of this. I wonder if the guy has any proof for what he claims. Doesn't look like it. So she planned a peaceful protest. I know it conflicts. I'm just... Freedom Plaza and Stella again very well. It is a pattern exactly as you suspected, but we still have no idea about the 3rd location. You need to be diligent now. Lives might hang in the balance. In the worst case that we cannot determine the location on time, well, I might have to conduct an interrogation with Miss Watergate. I want to avoid it, though she's behaving pretty defiantly, I've been told. Looking at what you found so far, I think I might have enough information to put some pressure on her. Give me 2 seconds. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Want to be democracy. He lives in a trailer. And hope left for this. Can you please get more stereotypically antisocial? Okay, stop with your commentary, please. I cannot find the words for how mind-bogglingly stupid the government's plan is. With an unknown data chunk. Taking risks is a part of your life. Okay. Interesting. So there's the camping lot here. Asker's Camping was one ugly place, but I guess it's cheap. What am I looking for? Why is that conflicting? Okay. Knock knock, Harrison. The thoughts are free once again. We are not done yet, you and me, but first I must turn to another. Okay. By pure coincidence, I stumbled upon your website. Frankly, your thinking and attitude to get other people to think alike left quite an impression on me. So it just kind of confirms what we were already looking at. I feel a little confused now. Is this thought a blog, an activist group, or a debate club? Perhaps all three. Interesting. Dear readers, I would kindly like to invite those who are interested to our newly founded debate club called The Thought. Our primary discussion will revolve around how people can best be made aware of the topic in an age of information overflow. First, we will brainstorm and discuss various options. Then, dependent on the participation and interest of attendees, we will perform practical exercises and test sessions for empirical research. The thought meetings are scheduled to meet this time, this place. You can visit our blog. If I find time after work. We will have wonderful guests join us in our meetings. Hancock has been theorizing ways of political engagement on his independent writing blog for several years now. Okay, so I'm not a student, only here for self-improvement, but the topic really piqued my interest and I'm able to join. My name's Nina, by the way. Let's be honest with one another, shall we? The first few sessions were not exactly full, aka fucking empty. So yeah, last thing Abe and me are going to do is give up hope. So we would be glad if you dropped by next Thursday. It doesn't matter who you are. We don't care whether or not you're a Stelligan. I'm not, just a guy with ideas. So who's may be lucky enough to realize some of them soon. So Nina, you'll be very welcome at Thought. Nina, so there's another member we haven't even heard of yet. I'll request clearance to make her a target. We got green light. So concerned one. Let's change alias name. Not really. I get it. Thought must change direction. Here we go. Messed up organizing something for them. Interesting what she'd do for the thought that she thought she had messed up. I bet this goes both ways. Metamorphosis. I don't know. So we have two things of information. So I do think I think it's, I don't know if it's hostile. Nothing I've seen has said hostile. Anything else would have come as a surprise. And that's kind of my thought. So the only thing is, I don't really know where to go next. So let's look at our other pieces of information first. So let's look at Abraham. 3 demonstrations. See here. So let's look at the Bonton bombings. So it's at Stelligan University. And the Freedom Plaza. So we don't know the other one. Okay, maybe we'll be able to find something on our timeline. Harrison's timeline. Oh, all of it's been deleted. What about Juliet? Spam text. Sorry, folks. I don't know which one was... So, let's... Oh, no! No. That's not what I meant. I read this one quite regularly. I wasn't at all aware it was our guy. TMB probably didn't know either. Also, this must be a large payment. Who received was for? There's the timeline of the thought blog. Gets more confusing by the minute. Why do you hide something on a group's blog from its own members? Hidden agenda? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, she's not a lawyer. Okay. Here we go. So, this was published about a week ago. National opinion, shut the Persian border. This time in the national opinion column, Harrison O'Donnell explains why the border to the Parges need to be closed. I'll go and spill the beans right away. Shut the border between us and the Parges. Now, will you please? Can't anyone see what's happening here? I mean, are you blind? Take a look at Triflith, for instance. The situation there seems to be escalating yet again. 2008 much. And just like then, the nation will let itself get dragged into conflict just like then. The Parkinsons will see the nation not as a friend who does the best to de-escalate the situation, but as an opponent who invades it and seeks cooperation through force. History keeps repeating itself. That's certainly nothing new. Safety of any citizen is of the utmost importance. That has been the party's premise ever since 2009, and ever since it has been working like a charm, until now that is. As some self-proclaimed benefactors in the opposition claim that borders are meant to be open to possible refugees. If I didn't know how we suffered already 9 years back, I would agree without a doubt. I would walk out there and open them with personally with arms wide open. But I do remember it perfectly well. Though my name isn't Nostradamus, let me foretell something. We will see a rise in acts of terrorism in the very close future. Who knows, maybe next week a bomb will go off in the middle of Fairview or Bonton. Yeah, I read the article. It was strange indeed, and the bombings now. It's probably this one. Government building, that must be it. That's where the third bomb will be, but which one? Didn't say. Alright, if that's all we have to work with, so let's get this interrogation going before we run out of time. I'm actually located in the same facility where Miss Watergate's being detained. I will have her moved to an interrogation room and walk across. To cover my identity, I will connect to her via an internal hardline. Let's just hope that what you provided gives us whatever leverage over her. I will open a connection for you to eavesdrop. After all, this is your case too, plus we need all the possible info found in Orwell. Hold on. Okay. Who is this? Why can't you just leave me alone? Miss Watergate, my name is Symes. Great, Symes, you can go fuck yourself. I already told the other guys everything over and over again. It wasn't me who heard the offer. We have new evidence that states otherwise, which is why you are in custody again. But that is not what this is about. We are investigating the bombings at Freedom Plaza and Stelligan. I just want to ask you some questions. Cooperate, and it might reflect positively on you. Oh, so you want to frame me for this as well? I must be such a busy terrorist. I was right here in prison while I set up a goddamn bomb at Stelligan. We know you didn't trigger the bomb at Stelligan, maybe not even the one at Freedom Plaza. We do know, however, that you have been in close contact with a group called The Thought. What? They have nothing to do with it. I want to talk to my lawyer right now. You mean the boyfriend of yours, Joseph Langley? My boyfriend. You know that? We know a lot about you, Miss Watergate. I don't need to call him then. Now shove off. Your defiance towards me is not advisable. I could easily drag your best friend, Mary Bly, into this, and then she'll end up in here for questioning as well. Do you want that? Mary? Do whatever you want with her. Go ahead. That bitch is not my friend anymore. What about your parents, Bruno and Alice? They've got a nice company, don't they? Association with a criminal case against their daughter yet again could hurt them badly. Last time I was in custody, all they ever did about it was suggesting I'd leave my position as junior COO. Did that give you the impression of a perfect pictured family? We'll have it your way then. We have your confession in regards to that nasty incident with the police officer. You'll have to go through that whole process again. It's going to drag on for a long time. And where did you get this supposed confession? I never did anything. Miss Carrington stated this in a conversation with you. Have you been spying on us, you dirty little government fucker? Well, I hope you also noted that she stated this happened in defense. Indeed, we did note that. That doesn't That does mean you have nothing on me. It seems my colleagues didn't tell you you have been assessed as a potentially dangerous, did they? Potentially dangerous? I like the sound of that. Oh, me so dangerous. This is not a joke, Miss Watergate. See, it's all in your profile here. In accordance with the safety bill, people being assessed as potentially dangerous may be held in custody for a very, very long time, until they are deemed no longer a threat. Bullshit. You can't just make up something and flag me as dangerous just because it suits your case. It's an official investigative result. We can even double the time span you'll sit in here with a police record like yours. No, why, I hope you will like your cell and your cellmates. But cooperate and avoid this at once. Why are you doing this to me? Just answer my questions and I might be able to help. I don't know what you expect from me. I first went to the Freedom Plaza demo. I don't know much about their plans. We know that Mr. O'Donnell had plans to have some kind of proclamation on the roof of the government building. Do you know which one? A government building? I never heard of anything like that. Think, Miss Watergate. They have to have mentioned anything remotely like that. Damn it, I don't know. There was nothing. There has got to be something. Talk. No, there wasn't. There never was. Never. I swear. I don't know. This is it, Miss Watergate. The interrogation's over. That did not go as planned. Not at all. Damn. I wonder if we went wrong somewhere about this place. So what do we do now? We're running out of time and options. Evacuate just by making an educated guess? That would cause a PR disaster. We need ideas. Fast. Or else. No! We could have prevented this! We could have, I know it, if only we had done things differently. Shit. There's going to be some serious fallout from this. I'll do what I can to keep us both a job. We need to pull this group apart. Tomorrow we'll have a serious look at the remaining member, this Nina. Until then, you're dismissed. Oopsies. It was a mall. Gulp. Okay. Man. Whoops. I'm just guessing. Found hints of her torturing. Oh god. See, it's so unreliable. This bullshit. Episode 3. Unperson. Here we are again, after having stared into the abyss, not unscathed but alive and still with a job. I want to keep us in the business. My superiors don't want to give up on Orwell just yet. Needless to say, we cannot afford a repeat failure like yesterday. The TMB is already starting to tear us apart. This Mita character is the final member of Thought that we don't have concrete information on. Since Harrison's plan with the government building turned out to be a dead end, we need to get a clearer picture of the loose thread. Her stance towards law enforcement just gives us some more reason, as we found out yesterday, focus on Nina, but keep watching all the others too. Sounds good. Lawsuit against director. There's nothing there. You already read that. Shit. Let's get something abundantly clear to begin with. I feel bad. I feel like a fucking moron, and rightly so. In last week's No article, I blabbered about how some bomb would soon go off in Bonton or Farview. At that time, just to advertise my point of view, I'm truly sorry for everyone involved or affected by these terrible events. It was never my intention to ridicule or trivialize the events in Bonton. Strange way to sell one point. So particular that he mentioned bombings before anything happened, but if you've not been living under a rock for the last couple of days, you absolutely have heard that is pretty much exactly what went down. It's far beyond I hate to say it, but I told you so. The fact that none of the announced bombings could be prevented by the new investigation methods naturally raised some critical questions. How the hell is this possible when we have all the CCTV and new safety regulations out there? Why spend so much money on mechanisms that don't protect lives as they should? Why is there still no real suspect in sight, not even a mention in custody? These questions neglect one fact, though. People killing asswipes are among us. They are our neighbors. They are like you. They are like me. Mind you, they are most certainly not like me. It's tough for cameras and other automated safety systems to recognize a criminal or terrorist before he actually commits a crime. They cannot look into houses, and certainly, thankfully, cannot look into the soul of a passerby. We, the people of our great nation, must grow ever more vigilant. We ourselves must stand up for our safety, alongside of high-tech security mechanisms, as those, can only work in addition to our own perception. Let's not get intimidated and not back down to some shitheads thinking they can spoil our way of life. Report suspicious things going on as soon as you learn about them. It's your duty to the community, but mostly yourself. Loose lips can also sink terrorist ships, figuratively speaking. He's right, we cannot save everyone, but we're still the watchful eye of the nation. Let's see, anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Hey! Forgot to charge my phone tonight, and yeah, so I have to do this old-fashioned way. I really wanted to thank you for a very nice evening. I haven't enjoyed myself that so much in, well, ever. Only to be topped by that night, that is. I was hoping you'd drop by CCC and come pick me up tonight. We can cook together, maybe watch something, and who knows, maybe continue where we left off. You in? Funny, I just realized that I've never been to your place, even after all these years we've known each other. So I figure you're probably hiding another love affair of yours. There are you, probably your ex, the one you've been talking about oh so often when I was around. Or this girl I think always yammering about how she despised the safety bill. Nana, I think? Come to think of it, for all that torment, you owe me big time, so I really, really demand to come to your place. Love you, Marcia. P.S. If you're going to the city center today, please, 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 please take care of yourself with all the bombs, okay? Don't stay any longer than necessary. Why would somebody oppose the safety bill? We've had lowest crime rate in years or possibly ever. You and me have a job that's the bill. The only reason to not support it is if you have a dirty past. That's not true. With the situation as heated as it is, this sounds like someone we should have a very close look at. We need full examination. First, concrete background. Who is she? Second, what motivates her? What does she want? And finally, where was she around the time of the bombings? Oh! Liberty. Sorry. War on indifference. The indifference towards their own rights is the worst enemy. Oh my god, I need to stop fucking yawning. Is the worst enemy than the government itself when we are trying to overcome privacy-destroying surveillance laws. We are in a state of war against our own government. The declaration of war is the safety bill, but the only gain of which is reinforcing the chokehold the party has on us. With this bill, they are screwing every single citizen of this country. Yet most people are ignorant to this. Most people simply don't care about their rights being wrestled from them. Why bother when I have nothing to hide, is their default excuse. They feel safe in their cozy houses while the government slowly puts the muzzle on their forehead, ready to pull the trigger on any second. With our first move on the Crowded Circle Mall in Bonton yesterday, the first shots had been fired towards the lurking indifference among the populace. But they are They were merely warning shots, a friendly reminder that it's about time to take sides in this conflict. We cannot tolerate indifference, we will not accept it. If you are not with us on this, you are against us. Frankly, I was in shock when I heard of the events in the mall. How you in particular incited the crowd to directly threaten the visitors, and now I'm even more astounded by your writing. You know, I agree, people being oblivious in this matter is the problem's root. We have discussed this many times. We must get their attention carefully, though. Through interesting and remarkable events, we must make them think, scaring them to death the exact opposite. Scaring people is convincing them, Abe. People will only care about things that pose immediate threats to their life or lifestyle, your own words. Surveillance is too abstract of a topic, too far away to grasp. They don't feel the danger of it, so we made them feel, as simple as that. Let us follow your argumentation for a moment. What did you achieve then? You just upset innocent bystanders in a time when they were already deeply unsettled. This is the exact reason why they're so afraid and yearn for safety in the first place. You have just proven them and the government right. Violence cannot be a key, and thought shall not stand for that. Violence? No one was hurt. Frightened at best. Honestly, I think it wasn't even enough. We made some local press, but the big fish can't be did by. I'm so sorry, folks. I'm tired. No big deal at all. How are we going to reach the broad audience? The rethinking you wanted if you're not willing to let us do something about it. Ladies, gents, can we all calm down a notch? Nabe, you are totally right. We were fucking fire starters. We got a little bit carried away by the euphoria of finally getting our message out there. We didn't think straight for a moment. It's not gonna happen again. Thanks for stabbing me in the back when I needed you the most, Harry. This is not the right place for a discussion of this magnitude. We will have a word about it in our next meeting. So I'm gonna really quickly go to Harrison. Afterwards, they're clever and feel sorry about their actions. It's always the same. And Nina. Yeah, Nina's a little bit alarming. I don't condone violence. Scaring people to get attention to one's message, really? This is what the thought's about. No, it's not. What did I miss? Oh, data was collected. Submitted. 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 Interesting. So what did I miss there? Concerned one. The Utah contact is the concerned one. Oh, is it in the listener? Hey, kiddo. Ooh. You're abso-fucking-lutely right. One could rightly call that evening mind-blowing. And of course I'll pick you up tonight. I like this continue you are talking of, and I think I am in need of it big time. But let's not stay at my place tonight. It's utterly unfit for a lady like yourself. No lovers hidden there, only not so hidden leftovers and laundry. Especially not Juliet. I haven't heard of anything of that bitch in months. I'm done with her because you know my Marcia. Interesting. Anything... Pinky swear. And Nina? Sorry, guys. You mean anything will set me off angry outbursts, Nina? Don't even get me started on her. She was my partner in crime a while ago, so to speak. That's it. So babe, see you around 8 straight tonight. Much love, H. Enraged outburst. Interesting. Keep looking for a reason behind this. Partners in crime? Okay, what crime? Oh, God. Ugh. I fucking hate the kiddo shit. Juliet and Harrison were together. That seems news to me. It says former relationship. Doesn't matter. Doesn't seem to be over now. Hey, Sylve. Hey, Nina. Just want to ask if everything's fine. Yeah, don't worry. We're having a great time. Thanks for taking care even though it's a Saturday. Don't mention it. How are you feeling? Still shitty. Nina, I hate to say it, so don't hold it against me, okay? I'm fine. No, you're not. You're worrying me. You always look so sad. Nothing to worry about. Anything new on the love front? No. Only idiots on this singular portal thing you recommended, Sylve. Don't know how you got John among so much crap. I'm gonna remove the account. Yeah, it's 99% fools, but just keep it tight. Someone will come to the rescue. No thanks, I can rescue myself. Gotta work now. Thanks again, Civ. Call you later. See you, girl, and cheer up. Be relevant to find what about. Singular, don't be single, be singular. Hello, concerned one. What a great day. What a good day to fall in love. This is your public profile. Everything under here is visible for any suitor. Hold on just a moment. Okay. My groceries are getting here in a few minutes. Yeah, I don't think so. She's 6'1"? She's athletic. Hiking, climbing, Asian food, Beatles. Does not like, and they probably mean corporate suits. Okay. Financial stability. Hey, Red, thanks for redeeming first. I always love seeing ya. Who doesn't need a little bit of reliability in their lives? So she's striving to find that stability on her own accord. Is there any reason why she craves stability? Politically interested. In the end, it all comes out to interest in the ideology. Pretender 80 with that faux hawk. Hi there, I just saw your profile. You seem quite nice, so I wondered if you have any more pictures. If so, let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you. She went, nah, bitch. Hey, Blondie. Came across your profile, got stunned immediately by your striking beauty. Just had to message you. I wonder if you would spare some time for a lonely heart like me and go out with me sometime. We could go out and have a drink at Frank's, you know, the one, since you're from Bonton too, right? What about the weekend? Seriously? Blondie? I don't call anyone call me Blondie, and I'm an 80s child. Great, me too, and we going out. We're not. Oh, wow. Now I totally get why you're over 30 and still single, arrogant bitch. Wow. Hi, concerned one. I just read your interesting profile. It left me dying for more information. Now here I am, asking away like you requested. If you dislike candlelight dinners and movies as you stated, guys will probably have a hard time dating you. It makes me wonder, what is that you would like to do on a potential first date? Of course, I would resolve to just ask you out to the local Chinese place around the corner and just abandon all the candle part of the dinner. Still, that does seem a bit straightforward. Could really use a helping hand here. Care to lend me yours? Cheers, Sam. Hi, Sam. It's kind of refreshing to read a decent message from time to time. If we were to go on a date, just ask me out to this local Chinese place you mentioned. I don't care much for dating rituals. By the way, my name's Molly Schwartz. You can call me Molly. Molly Schwartz. She's using a fake name. It's such a peculiar one at that. Hi, Molly. Oh, great. Suits me well, because no kidding here. I don't like this stuff either. I think most guys don't. Though it is nice from time to time. Especially with the right women. Speaking of which, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about you. What the person behind the small picture and all those separate chunks of data is like. What does Molly do for a living? What does she do when she's at home? Does she live all alone, or is there someone waiting for her? Does she often get to climb? Ooh. Please, Molly. I need a full craving. Feed a full craving for each bit of knowledge about you. Don't let me starve. Yike. Cool. This is a little creepy. Why are you asking me if I live alone and if I go on cliffs? Or if I climb, excuse me. Hi, Sam. You're quite the dramatic guy, aren't you? Anyway, here I go. I work wherever I find it, aka temp work. Hope you weren't looking for someone with a shiny job title. I live in a small flat in between tons of industrial waste. You still with me? And indeed, I don't live alone. There is a very special someone in my life. It's a man, and he is very important to me. He's also the reason I don't climb as much anymore. Jealous already? Don't be. It's my son, Michael. Why, Sam closed the conversation. Single mother. Does seem like the type to be involved with terrorist attacks. Yeah. In both cases, you come to the right place. Let's see. Logged in as Schwartz Molly. Interesting. So is Nina like a fake name then? So customer service. Work long hours, weekends. I get it, it's different, of course, when you're a single mother. It must be tough. So there's your email. Just as the Prime Minister leaves, the weather's getting even shittier. It looks like she's worked multiple jobs. Okay, folks. It is top of the hour. My groceries are here. Perfect timing. So, I'm gonna run a little ad. We will be right back in like 3 minutes. Sorry about that, folks. I had to make sure my dog wouldn't run out the door while I was getting groceries. Okay. So her name's actually Mary. Interesting. Dear Miss Maternova, I'm writing on behalf of Dr. White. On your last visit at our office, blood sample was taken. This was sent to the Bonton Central Hospital's laboratory for examination. I would like to inform you the results are now in. Date of the report, April 13th. Patient number. Maternova. Interesting. 347. Ah. This is probably the right one. Address is always helpful. So, thigh pain. Has been suggested. There's an injury of the upper leg. Previous entry. Nausea, accompanied by a fever. Permanent unrest, inability to sleep properly. Patient tends to react. Oh, thanks for redeeming Hydrate Red. Patient tends to react aggressively when being challenged or confronted. Rushes to extremes. Symptoms are similar to those with PTSD. Began over 3 years ago. And then I'm gonna put down that she's worked multiple times this week. Because even though she's been told, like, hey, you should, like, be on rest. But if she's a single mom, she probably can't afford to be on rest. Phone call. Welcome to Rosin Tech. You are calling outside of our office hours, please. Hey, little jewel bug. June? It's so great to hear from you. Yeah, you too. That's why I called. It was about time June and Jewelbug had their annual sisterly chat, right? Super right. How'd you know I was working today? When aren't ya? Sorry, I forgot. For a second, you actually know me. Feeling stressed, boss causing trouble? I can call back later. Oh, no. Hanging around in the office is just a good excuse, you know, not to be at home. I see. I never got why you moved back in the first place. I had to leave my student apartment, you know that. And you know that's a super lame excuse. You're in good money at Rosentech, don't you? You could rent any flat in town, you just don't want to. I see you're not gonna relent. Nope, sorry. I had a pretty rough start into this year. I couldn't really stand being alone at the time. I feel much better now, but Mom and Dad, they're so happy I'm back. You don't want to disappoint them, do you? Yeah, I can't do that to them. Not again. And here I was thinking Julia had finally reached a state of emancipation. Hey, I have. No, you haven't. You're letting yourself be hassled by Mom and Dad yet again, little Jewel Bug. Jewel Bug. It's strangely nostalgic to hear you say that. I still remember how I made it up for you. Yeah, I was so envious when Dad called you his little June Bug and he didn't have a nickname for me. And rightly so. Don't give in to Dad. At least give him a good fight, okay? I will, believe me. Goody. So, I figure I should leave you to work then. Yeah, office empty, but yeah, my to-do list is long. Okay, let's talk another time. I will call you again. Do not try to reach me. Just kidding. June? Yeah? Thank you for believing in me. Oh, look at you, sounding so serious. That's what a big sis is there for, right? Guess so. See you, June. See ya around, Jewel Bug. Cute. Guess it happens, even really close families. Working on a Saturday. Initiate. Knock knock. You gotta ask who's there. Not in the mood for knock knock jokes. Aw, you blew it. Cut the crap, who are you? So now you can ask. Initiate is the name. Do I know you? Initiate again, wonder who it is. Let's find out. I'm someone who knows you better than you know yourself, sweetie. Oh, not again. You're from Singular, right? Don't care how you got my number. Leave me alone. Well, no, that's not where I'm from. User has blocked this communication. No, you can't block Initiate out like that, sweetie. Buzz the duck off. Fuck. You should listen to me, just for the moment, alright? And then I'm all gone. Poof. I don't care what you have to say. See, I know about your little band of troublemakers, and I really dig it. The government needs a kick where the sun don't shine. That's alright with me, sweetie. But bombing people? That's plain wrong. Bullshit. How can we think it was one of us? Let's just say I've been watching you all for some time. Bonton bombs hit places your outlaw posse has been to in the past. No way you did not hear about that. You're extremely lucky that the cops are stupid enough to not figure out that connection yet. Else they might have prevented that mall thingy. That was my bad. Sorry. So give me a reason to, you know, put that consciousness of mine at ease. I would want to help you, not turning you in. How dare you threaten me? You got nothing. Yolanda, be cool. I said I want to help after all, not threaten you. I'll show you how I can be trusted. I'm gonna hack that precious page of the party and upload a special something. It's gonna be easy with those party guys being lazy bones as long as they don't see it coming in the next few seconds. He dares? Wow, the IT guys are gonna make short work of this rookie. Then you answer all my questions, alright? Don't care about your shit. Wait. Give me a second while I get to work. Don't go away. If I could get away from you, I would. Can't switch my phone off now. What a nice looking firewall you have there, dear party web team. Be a shame if someone would just bypass it. Can you actually shut up? Doing this still gives me the chills. I need to distract myself somehow, so sheesh, almost done. Just a second longer. What the heck? Oh shit, man. They were forced through a huge gaping loophole. It just vanished. It's almost like somebody warned them. Yeah, whatever. Goodbye, initiative. It's initiate and wait. Initiate and wait. I'm gonna spam you for the rest of your days if you don't answer my questions. Hell, will you leave me alone then? Hell, will you fucking leave me alone then? Just pick Pokemon in my life. You said you were not involved in the assaults. I'm not. Okay. So, do you think someone else is in thought? This band of misfits? Never. Harrison's the only guy I can remotely imagine doing anything like that. Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access big money through her parents' company. Otherwise, she is mostly a spoiled brat who thinks the world owes her. Julia was a bit shy, but damn good at organizing stuff. Must be crushing on your friends, only like you for your money. You know, I think it's the government themselves behind the bombing. Thought about that. Did you know that since 2011, electronics devices might have unique IDs? They look like this. It's not even secure. Looks like the code labeled on my PC. You know, because it is. What? Don't worry, I only access the number remotely, nothing more. You deserve some privacy. Fuck off. First you threatened me, now this. Will do. Initiate recognizes when his help's not wanted. Yeah, if only you finally would. What a joke. For the million times when every time something happens, there's nothing to these conspiracy theories. God damn. Okay, go to organizing. Okay, let's look at this first. I think most of you, my very loyal followers, friends, and fiends, have never actually heard that I'm writing for the TMB, but yeah, that is the thing. Looky here. This is why you kept quiet here for so long. Congrats. What the hell? A big revolutionary himself, a lackey to one of the most pro-fascist, pro-surveillance bullcrap newspapers? That pictures. Is that spick and span babyface you? And that text. Loose lips sink terrorist ships? Will the real Hancock please stand up? Guess the government bought you like everyone else. See, the revolution go down the drain. Excuse me now, I have to puke way more than I ate. Peter, I know what you mean. I feel you. When the TMB called me to ask if I'd write for them, I laughed at them so hard for 30 minutes straight before hanging up. But then they called me again to let me know I could write whatever I want, no string attached. Hell, I can even fucking swear, and I do frequently. Now I got the attention and reach I always wanted, and can use it for a good cause. Well, good luck. With an article like that, you could not be any further away. There's comments on this. I want to see the comments. Oh, it's probably comments on the original post day. Okay. That's probably her son, Michael. What's in her trash? take over the Freedom Plaza shift. That's her number. Decided on another candidate. Interesting. Odd thing to search for when you don't have something sinister in mind. Vaguely associates Nina with a Stoligan assault, which makes 2 locations she is tied to. A very solid case when we make it 3. Nina, I would like to offer you my sincerest apologies. It was not my intent to denounce you in front of all the other members of Thought, or worse, basically everyone. After all, what we do or say online persists like a minefield, as I wrote in an early blog post. I should have been more considerate. Your actions at the Circle Mall have turned out to be very different than what I anticipated them to be, but it was hardly your fault, it was mine. Instead of passing judgment on you, I'd like to offer my help. From my impressions, I would assume you are someone whose life so far has been troubled, to say the least. Though it may not seem obvious, I have a rather moving background as well. As they put it takes one to know one. I would suggest we have a talk about how we must assist each other the best. Let me know if you're interested. And then I did put that in the wrong area. And that was like about a year and a few months ago. So I guess he disregarded the subject and went straight to reading this utterly embarrassing mail nonetheless. I knew you would. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. Never written a text like this in my entire life, so I hope you'll be clement with me. Our backpacking trip along the Italian northwest coast has been amazing, brilliant, the best one I've ever been on. And that was not due to the sun, even though it was blazing all 10 magnificent days through. It was not due to the rocky coastline with the endlessly serpentine roads winding up and down the cliffs, and not due to the picturesque villages alongside them we passed through. It was due to you being there with me that made me enjoy every single second of it. I mean, just remember the one time we wanted to have a photo of us taken and the only person around was that elderly Italian woman. She didn't understand a word of what we wanted and kept shrugging and shaking her head. I had to bite my tongue so hard not to burst out in laughter. But you, as cool as you were, just walked over to her, gave her your broadest smile, put the camera in her hand, and she put her finger on the shutter release. And the finger on her shutter release, then ran back to me, absolutely sure she wouldn't take a picture of just me. It's funny how this one of all shots made for the best photo from the entire trip, don't you think? Every cell in me wants to backspace all this letter and not send it, but at the same time I just want you to read it and know how I feel about you. Seems like you have patented the Desmond Schwartz relationship test, so I might as well write it down. Write down what I've been trying to say all the time here. I love you. Well, so she isn't single. Well, it's possible that she is. Oh, that's cute. Interesting. So she's a veteran. If my name was Molly. Interesting. Seems bribery motivation. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything weird going on with her. She was a sergeant! Good for her. She was a combat engineer. She got a bravery medal. So that's where her PTSD comes from. Dishonorable discharge for being AWOL with voluntary return. It puts her on the same level as a convicted felon. I think it's kind of fucking awful. So I do want to see, because if we have... Yep. He died. The 2011 Army missions were initiated by the current government. Provides information to harm the government. I knew it! I went, let's see. And that was in 2011. It's 2006. Interesting. Involved units. So when was this? 2016? She wasn't there in 2016. But she was there in 2006. That was 2006, right? Yeah. Knowledge about explosives. Hold on. Border patrols. News. I'm saying hold on to my computer as if it's projects. Mandatory to inform employers whether an applicant is an ex-convict or otherwise regarded as potentially dangerous. So that's why she is unable to get an actual job. Must be absolutely horrible for her, especially considering she's on her own taking care of her son. Makes one hell of a motivation altogether. Yeah, but do you see why? I was previously sure the only thing was important for the child, but with our new insight, we cannot ignore the possibility she might be out for revenge. I really don't think she is. I'll be so honest. Yes? Hey again, Nina. Sylv here. How's it going? You feeling better? Yeah, somewhat. Finally, after spending the whole last week in bed. Oh, good. I can still bring Michael around, though. Do you want... No, thanks. I'm gonna pick him up in an hour or so. Would that be okay? Yeah, of course. I promised to go to the playground with him. That's fine. I'll pick Michael up from the corner at Orchard Drive, wasn't it? Right. Great. Thanks again. See you in an hour. See ya, Nina. Interesting. So, I'm gonna be so honest. I don't think she spent the entire week in bed because there's, like, proof of her... there's proof of her, like, going to other employers. So, and I don't think those are fake. I think she's lying about staying in bed. Employer had just rated you. She did an okay job at the Circle Mall. This breaks my heart. She worked at the bombing site at the right time. Still doesn't mean she was there. Her rights have been clarified. Things are not looking good for her. Found all we need to know. Let's see. It might have helped her burn the bombs. Reason to hate the safety bill. She was there at every bomb location. Ground for arrest. Oh, fuck. Hey Harry, you there? Oh please, my name's Ebenezer. Is my name Ebenezer Scrooge? Why did the ghosts of Christmas past suddenly come to haunt me? Harry, I don't have time for this. There's a problem here I need your tech knowledge for. Why doesn't anyone ever ask me about my problems? Alright, what is it? I just came home. I had my PC switched on this morning. I just tried to look up something online and suddenly went all haywire. And my security app popped up like a million warnings of an outside intrusion, so I pulled the plug. Sounds like you fixed the problem then. Not really. I'm here. Thing is, I got contacted by a strange guy earlier. I think he was some kind of hacker. Now he's hacking my goddamn PC. Yes, this guy's a nuisance. I think that guy broke into my bank account as well. Here, I'm gonna turn on my smart light really fast. I was contacted by that guy as well. He was blabbering about everything I'd done in the past, claimed he would give our stuff away to the cops, blah blah blah, usual stuff. He told you that as well. What did you do? I told him to fuck off. What did you take me for? Do you think he really has something? I need to be sure he doesn't have a thing. Even if that guy had something, you've gotten your hands dirty lately? What's the fuss about? I need to get out of here before the cops are here. Hi, Ping Pong. I'm trying to read while I grab a drink really fast. What? Get away? Oh, come on. That guy's fucking fake. Hello? Anyone still there? Figures. Yay! Ping Pong, I'm so glad your chats show up. It's so exciting. Why did her device go offline? Tell me what's going on. She probably turned off her device because she knows somebody is watching. You know, like a normal person does when their government is fucking crazy. And is doing this shit. She's what? Wait, how'd that connect to fugitive? That's so fucking weird. I don't know why it keeps doing that to you, Ping Pong. We cannot let our main suspect escape. I'll assemble an intervention team immediately. We'll start creating roadblocks. Inform an intervention team that they should move in aggressively, as you found out she might react violently. Hi, bye. Thanks for popping in. Know her address, go to her communications, maybe she'll hit a places she goes when she isn't at home. Look forward to anything of importance to me at once. I'll brief the intervention team accordingly. Thank you very much. I'll drink a little bit of water. So we can't afford to mess up. Nina! Calling Juliet. Welcome to Rosin Tech. Oh hey Juliet, thank God you're working right now. I called your mobile, but I couldn't get a hold of you. Can we talk? Nina? I'm all alone here, catching up on work. Is everything okay? Listen, I don't have much time. There's this psycho coming for me. He's been stalking me for days. What? What do you mean, psycho? I can't explain right now. Will you help me? Of course, but how? Do you know somewhere safe that my son and I can lay low for a while? I don't know. Come on, Juliet, you gotta think of something. Please? Okay, I think I know a place. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's the home of... No, wait, don't say it. I think he might be listening. What? How? This guy is a hacker. He's already gone through my computer, and I'm pretty sure he's listening to my calls. Are you kidding me? You mean like maybe listening right now? Just don't say anything that will give my location away, okay? Better safe than sorry. Just help me get out of here. Jesus, Nina, a bit late for that now. Nobody knows where I work. Sorry, okay, let's get you out of here. Thank you, give me a sec. Just gonna pack some stuff. Shit. I'm bringing my gun. Whoa, are you looking to get yourself killed? If someone is listening to this, they know you're armed and dangerous. Yeah, and if I don't bring protection, I'm going to be dead anyway. Oh fuck, someone's at the door. I'm going to go out the back door. Okay, please be careful. Hold up, just let me get through here. I'm not putting that she's armed and dangerous. Everything alright? Back door exit. Damn. Nina? Oh no, he spotted me. He knew I was climbing out the back with a window. How? Fuck it. Nina, what are you doing? Not going down without a fight, that's what. Nina, no. You're not gonna get... Nina? Nina! I lost connection to the officer at the scene. What the... I need my connection back now. Finally. Looks like we were successful. However, our target, she didn't make it. There was a shootout. After the first shots, the team returned fire. I told them to go in aggressively. I thought it was the right thing to do. I didn't want this to happen. Who's writing at the worst possible time? I just want to be done with this horrible day. Can you check the mail, please? Nina, I am truly sorry for having drawn the investigators' attention to you. But to be frank, you overstepped the boundaries of our agreement. The bombs were meant as a warning to those who are indifferent? Abraham! A beacon of remembrance to our message that the thoughts must always be free. They were not meant to kill. Once again, you disappoint me with your insurmountable... Wow. You did tell me that she is dead. I can't believe you just found this. Can you? They work together this madness, but why? I still don't get it. We must find him. But well, you get some rest, one hell of a day. Let me log out now. I don't think he meant to kill anybody. So we are gonna go up to the next episode. So Nina pinned it on Harrison, even though she's the one that did it. We might be able to finish the game today. Back again. Still can't believe what happened yesterday. Got the perpetrator of the bombings. Everything looks that way, but at what cost? I mean, did we do the right thing? Flagging her as dangerous. Did we kill her in the end? I wish she could talk to me. At least just one time. Speaking in one-way channel feels like barking at a wall endlessly. Yeah, I don't blame you, friend. Although I don't know if I like him. Abraham Goldfeld seem to have... They are a pain to clean. They're so horrible to clean. Has incited and planned the assaults. We need to get him today. There must be some lead on him we've overlooked. We'll keep observing the others in case we learn something new. Shit. Yeah, O'Donnell speaking. Harrison, this is Juliet. Isn't this your office number? You working on a Sunday? Look, as much as I appreciate that I'm once again so important to you, I'm a bit in between things. Harrison, Nina's dead. Quit bullshitting me, not funny. Take a look at the TMB if you don't believe me. What? She's been associated with the Bonton bombings. I can't believe it. Nina, you stupid piece of... Why in all hell? There's more. I spoke to her yesterday. I haven't heard from her. I've never heard her so scared. She said she was being tracked by someone and needed to skip town. She just wanted to let me know that what was going on in case anything happened to her. Then she packed a few things and went on her way. She did message me about someone tracking her as well. Thought it was this hacker who screwed with our page. What did she tell you? She suspected someone to be wiretapping her calls. She wasn't exactly willing to talk about it. I don't know for sure, but I think it could have been the police. Oh, this is fucking brilliant! How long until they discover the connection to us, huh? They might be listening to this very call as we fucking speak about Nina. Why would they? We didn't do anything. Or did you? No, damn it! But it's becoming blatantly obvious these government assholes are trying to set us up. The bombs were exactly where we held our protest. Then those letters with the song Abe obsessed about. And now you tell me you've been in contact with Nina just yesterday. Pretty much the proof they've been waiting for. We're cooked. You really believe that the government has it in for us? I thought you and the government were best friends forever now after reading your opinion pieces. For what reason they could be after us? Why now? What do we do? Speak up again. It's one of them too many times. The fuck do I know? We should seek help just in case. Help? Who's gonna help us? Joseph Langley might be worth a shot. Who? Cassandra's lawyer. Don't you remember? A freaking lawyer? What do you want him to do? Bust law enforcement? The government? He understands our situation. Abe also knew Joseph. I talked to him recently. Really, Jules? They make the laws, they break the laws. We'll need to speak in a language they'll understand, not in what they own. So, I take it, you've got a much better plan, huh? We need to get the people on our side. Turn things around. Abraham knew that. Yeah, you're right. He did know that. So now you're set on miraculously achieving something that the thought spent 1.5 years attempting? This is not about thought. This is me defending myself. Well then, what's your defense plan? There is this guy. A guy. Goes by the name Initiate. Might be a girl who cares. Look, this hack on the Thought blog, it was a very elaborate hack. Our site is super safe. I'm not an amateur. That guy, girl, whatever, is skilled. An Initiate mentioned having no sympathy for the government. You're gonna trust a random hacker who targeted Thought simply because he said he doesn't like the government? Why would he first threaten us, then work with us? Leave it to me, Jules. I'll persuade Initiate with ease. Imagine the possibilities with our own hacker. Okay, you know what? Have it your way. I'll have it mine. Arguing like the good old days. Is this your util alias still Julesy Kerr? Might be more secure than calling each other. Yeah, it is. Let's get going. There goes my chilled Sunday morning. My mind is still spinning around what happened to poor Nina. Watch yourself, okay? What are you, worried about me, Jules? I didn't know you still... Ugh, no. Bye, Harry. I don't need to breathe at night. That's so funny. I am gonna be so real. I do not clean my CB machine as often as I should. And I know that. And I actually contacted Witch Biatch. I contacted her mom's boyfriend, and I was like, hey, like, because they both wear CPAP machines. Her mom and the mom's boyfriend. And I was like, hey, like, how do you guys clean your CPAP machines? Because it drives me fucking crazy. And he was like, I'm gonna be so honest, we don't do it as often as we should. So, I get it. Okay, so clearance. So we got clearance to Joseph now. And then we have her alias. She's working on a Sunday. I have it on there. So she's working on a weekend. Hey, wise ass. I know for a fact you were messing around with Nina's PC yesterday. I have no idea who you are and why you suspect us of being involved in the Bonton bombings. Were these unusual were these usual circumstances, I wouldn't care less about a weirdo like you. Why I do care about you, though, is that Nina is now dead. Dead, you get it? As in fucking killed. Killed by law enforcement. Thanks, love, I appreciate it. Soon enough, you will have some serious explaining to do, and it won't be to me if you get what I mean. Lucky you, I'm not riding to continue this ridiculous battle or whatever this is. Now we've made ourselves comfortable in the same sinking ship, I want to suggest something better than battling each other. Claim to be righteous? Then be righteous. Become a member of thought. You said you're not on the government's side, so why not be on ours? Okay. So, we thought that he left, but maybe he didn't. Maybe it was like a safety thing. So, we do have Joseph Langley's portrait. He looks a lot older than Cassandra. Yeah, I graduated in 1992. Off to a slow start in this chilled Sunday morning. This is gonna be my day. I can fucking feel it. Oh, in case anybody does recognize the woman next to me, let me know. Just kidding, obviously. Don't be mad at me, Marcia. So this is the life you get when you get money from the National Corruptor. I get it now. Oh. So I'm just gonna click on these so that they... I don't like the reports either. We need to cover the fact that this happened somewhere in public. We cannot frighten people. Sometimes their truth and ours have to divert for the common good. Profile. Do I already have that portrait? No, I don't. Had a year abroad. Things seem unsurprising. Expertise. Took on the events for Hendricks, during which he was able to convincingly argue that he had acted on the behalf of the Secretary of Security. So there is that phone number. There's an email. Okay. So we have a couple of things. Hello, am I talking to Joseph Langley? Hello there, yes you are. Who would you be? I'm Juliet, Cassandra's friend. We spoke a couple days ago. Of course, hey Juliet, how can I help you? By the way, I heard from Cassandra. I'm sorry to get back to you yet. Honestly, I don't quite know where to start. That's good. Where is she? It's not so good. She got arrested. What? Why? I was informed Cassandra has been taken into custody. Apparently they have new evidence regarding the attack on that officer. I tried to call immediately, but they claimed she didn't want to talk to me. That's their official statement. Where did they suddenly dig new evidence from? I have no idea, but I've just had it with their shenanigans. It's just so annoying that I cannot talk to her. I've been trying every person I know to get into contact with her. Yosef, this sadly aligns perfectly with another incident. You've probably read the TNB today. You mean about the Bonton bombings perpetrator? Yes, the woman that died, Nina. She was a friend, also a member of our group thought. I'm sorry, I had no idea. It's okay, you couldn't have possibly known. You're right, this is very troubling. Come to think of it, Abraham asked me a favor for someone called Nina once, quite some time ago. I hope it wasn't this Nina. Might well be. I doubt Abe knew of many other people named Nina. What was the favor about? It's just a small thing, nothing of importance. Could be important. I just spoke to Harrison, another member of our group. We agree that the police might be investigating us next. They might be onto everyone in thought now. Might lock us up straight away. I mean, can they do that? Well, even with the safety bill in place, they still need solid indication you're all involved in the actual bombings. Though honestly, I'm not sure what constitutes a solid indication these days. Is there anything we can do that you can do, maybe? Jules, I appreciate that you come to me. It really is worrying, and I would take this on immediately were it not for Cassie. I made a mistake to set false priorities once. I owe Cassandra to get her out of this first. Yosef, Nina's dead. She got shot. There's no telling if we're next. Oh well. I need some time to read more specialized codes of law again, write some emails, see if there's legal limbo for basically anything I can do for Cassandra. Maybe I'll come across something that might help you as well. After all, these cases seem connected. It's all I can offer. Hope you understand. I do. It's kind of a relief. Thank you. Wish I could do more. I will let you know. Okay, bye. Goodbye, Juliet. Okay. And then... Hello, Yosef. I assume you know who I am. It's come to my attention that one of your clients, a certain Cassandra Watergate, is currently held in investigative custody. As far as I'm informed, the both of you have some kind of liaison. While this is none of my concern, it's heartbreaking to know lovers are apart from each other. I'm in a position to change that. If you deliver incriminating material for a person named Abraham Goldfellows, a member of the activist group Thought, whom I know you've been in contact with, let me know if you're willing to assist me in this, and I'll see it that Cassandra will receive a helping hand as well. Interesting. I don't know if it's our hacker friend again. Urgent request. Laverne, please excuse me for calling you on a Sunday. I have an urgent matter at hand. I'm driving to the office now. I need to use my private notebook. Can you please unlock the PC ID, MAC address for our local network and server for me? Thank you. Hedge engineer warned me that apparently there's a glitch. It caused devices were monitoring to malfunction at times. It's been fixed. Very troubling. I'm sorry for what happened, but answer me this. How can I join Thought when I'm already part of it? Send me your answer. He is a member already. It's not the dog we're looking for. Okay. solid game. I don't think that's his actual birthday. Okay. That would make him like almost 100 years old. Request has been denied. Back in request. Private. Ooh, so he asked for financial support. Okay. Cancel in case. Interesting. History cleared by... Interesting. Interesting. He's married? Is he married or is he divorced? Interesting. That's so crazy. There's nothing in his trash. I do want to come back to this. Married. Yosef. Okay. Reoccurring donation. Interesting. Okay. Internal case file. Accused of breaching the terms of employment contract. Yeah, it says he worked for the government. Sundown Fishing Club. Gallery. That's Abraham. Everyone's like, please join. Abraham's gay? Okay. Oh. So the wife divorced him. Interesting. So Abraham might be gay. Slay! Okay. So let's look at the club. So we already did look at that. So work would be needed on a large-scale, groundbreaking project. He refused the contract. Plaintiff's claim was granted. Interesting. So here's his date of birth. Here's his address. Abdominal pain. Tumor. Oh, the pancreas. It's inoperable. Ooh. Average life expectancy is 12 months at this state. Eek. Okay, we're gonna do a 3-minute ad break. Okay, we'll be right back, folks. Alrighty, folks. Ooh. It does say that he donates regularly. Done. I've not been in contact with Abraham for a long time. Can I meet your vans? I will deliver additional information of the activist group thought. Hello, wise ass, anyone there? So you found your way here, Harrison. Digging through your timeline was a pain in the ass. Why didn't you just tell me you wanted to chat? When you told me what happened to Nina, I went straight on to research. Got the impression that the government is up to no good. Good work, Captain Obvious. I did find something you won't like a bit. Orwell. What is Orwell? That's a good question. Seems as a system that could put everything on the web under surveillance. What exactly do you mean by everything? Everything as in this very conversation. Shit. Every call, every web page, maybe PCs, whatever. You're bullshitting me. No, I'm not, man. I'm not. Wish I was. So let's assume for a second you're right. How did they pull this off? Storage alone is one thing, but actively going through all of it, they outsource surveillance to people outside the nation. Those people are supposed to collect pieces of data from websites, all kinds of communication and whatnot, and send it to the Orwell mainframe. It's safe to assume that nothing is safe anymore. How come we've never heard of it? Even more importantly, how come you have? I have very good connections with, to some hackers outside of the nation. They know a thing or two about secret recruiting for this show without letting people in the nation know. Don't know how exactly they pull it off, but they do. And that explains what happened to Nina, I guess. This is so fucking crazy. Do they have no decency, no fucking respect for privacy and for Nina? Hell's everything. This is everything we fought against. Harrison, don't. You need to watch your tongue. I do not need to fucking watch my tongue. Please, man, chill or we will regret it. I will never chill again until this madness stops. I've got an idea. Tailor-made for you. Man, if you discuss things like that here, you'll get us both locked up. Let's meet somewhere then. Oh yeah? Say the word and they will be there too. Must be something we can do to talk about the possibility of somebody snooping around. We can't stand around doing nothing. Well, there's one thing. It's a bit risky. You're using my chat tool right now as well, aren't you? Well, if I wanted to live my life in a cage, I'd live in a fucking zoo, so this means we shut down. Yeah, it's abominable. Yeah, I am. The tool has a built-in cipher. Custom encryption algorithm written by me. Easy to break, but off the record, that's what we need. Probably cannot break this, not right away. Gives us a couple messages properly. What are you going for? What are you waiting for? Go for it. Okay, I'll activate it now. Just remember to write quickly. Keep your fingers crossed this will work at all. Game reports of unknown cryptography here. Don't worry, Orwell should be able to break it. It could work. I'll need some time to localize the entry point, then I'll only have seconds. One thing, what will you do with what I find there? Start a war on the government? Man, I don't know. You talking war and shit gives me the chills. You told me you don't have any love for the government. You're already part of thought, now prove it. Your chance to do something with the relevance of it instead of hacking people's sites for fun. Oh wow. Okay, fine. Time to get to work. Don't forget to send me your stuff. I've done all out. Shit. I have no idea who leaked this info. Only very few people have the access of our data. Doesn't exactly aid us in our investigations. Shit. Oh. No. Hide your articles, why? Shit. Mr. O'Donnell, it's been brought to our attention that you have actively participated in suspicious groups in the past or present. I consider it unnecessary to elaborate how this is against work regulations and our expectations of neutrality towards every journalist employed by the National Beholder. We hereby inform you about the immediate interpretation of your work contract regarding the National Opinion column and any other articles, texts, or reports. Shit. Hey. Hey. Seems the government just fired first shots our way. Seems so. I thought they might take longer to trace it all back to thought. Didn't expect the TMB would openly write about it. Those TMB fuckers fired me. They did? So quickly? Wow, they must really love you. Now here's another thing. Cass has been arrested. Her lawyer told me. What? Fuck. Just as I thought, it couldn't get worse. Yep. It was about new evidence in the officer injury, not those bombings. Looks like some ugliness is heading our way from all sides at once. Think the police will follow this lead too? Of course, just a matter of time. Harrison. I'm scared. Yeah. Don't be. Did your hacker say something? Oh, that. Guy's crazy. Completely nuts. Don't know why I ever thought of asking him. Don't get your hopes up. Oh, damn. But I have this lawyer to talk to. Seems like we'll have a use for him soon. Yosef says he's trying to get Cassandra out. Understandably so. Son of a bitch. What would you do if whatever her name was arrested, huh? What would you do if I was? Yeah, I get it. No need to lecture me with Jules. But Yosef did say he'll give us advice if he finds anything. Yeah, of course he will. Right after he sends us his invoice. You're not fair. We gotta face it. We're on our own in this. Wait a sec. Huh. He did just text me. Give me a second. Hello, Juliet. Oh, hi again. I had a look at the news. Yeah, it's exactly what we feared. It's looking pretty harsh, yes, but I've made an interesting discovery we need to have a word about. Yes? I just need to talk to you and your colleague, Harrison. I was just chatting to him. I can set up a conference call. He's eager to meet you. Oh, great. Give me a moment. He wants to talk. Wait. Oh, thanks for redeeming Hydrate, Red. Nina mentioned the cops were wiretapping her calls. Said it yourself. Why not chat? I think a call is much more appropriate for legal counsel. Raises less eyebrows, and chats might be logged just as easily. We're just the average couple seeking advice, right? Couple? We need to do this. Don't speak too openly. Don't mention wiretaps, okay? I don't like this, but alright. Hello. Hey. Hey, Yosef. Seems this is working. Hello, Harrison, I presume? Yeah, and you're the law guy. Right, the law guy. Call me Yosef. Alright, Yosef. I just read about your group on the TMB. I guess this isn't exactly brightening things up for you. You could say that. So Jules here has a big faith in your skills. Yosef, care to elaborate on what you found out? Yes, okay. So you all know the safety bill. Yes. Yeah. All in all, it's an aggregation of paragraphs to get people behind bars much more easily and to pry on their lives if necessary. If necessary. No, they use it as a sorry excuse for spying on people all the time. Intimidate them. Yes, I understand. What's particularly dangerous about it, for you, is that individuals might be prosecuted by mere indication of threats to the nation. In specific situations, it'll be more than enough to point out a word you said in rage to consider you dangerous. That's enough to hold you for some time. But what's even more problematic for you is the so-called transitivity of the indication. The what? Y'all form a group, an activist group. This links you with one another. Now, if there is sufficient indication that, say, Abraham created thought to commit crimes or even acts of terrorism, well, they have grounds to arrest you. But we didn't do anything. How is this just? This is so freaking outrageous. They'll twist and turn their so-called evidence until they get what they need. You will need to be very, very careful from now on. We can do something about this, right? We need explicit evidence showing Abraham created this group to be peaceful. Prove it beyond any doubt. This is why I need to ask you about Abraham, to find out his original intentions. Well, ask away. The two of us were friends for a while, but I never got the feeling he told me a lot about what was going on in his life. He was quite reclusive. Indeed, that's what he was like, except when he was around Thought. How was this thought formed? He found out about me by discovering my blog, said he wanted to start a debate club. I said fine. Had a couple of lame meetings, nothing much happened. A debate club then. That would be good. That could hardly be regarded as a terrorist cell. Yeah, but Abe was obsessed with getting his message out, make people aware that the government was doing. Well, okay, that could be misinterpreted. What about the protests? Went with Nina's plan for the Circle Mall. Turned out to be a catastrophe. And Juliet, at what point did you join Thought? During my studies, I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take the course. Then Jules took over with the planning for the other 2 protests. So, would you say Abraham intended violence and outrage? No, Abe hated violence. He wanted us to stay peaceful at all times. That is positive. So it was an individual planning this. Did someone in particular incite this? False intentions and bad planning caused this. You, me, Nina. Each and every one of us is guilty of deviating from Abe's intentions in the wrong way. Jules, you don't know what you're talking about. It was Nita. She neglected Abe's wishes, not us. Harrison, nobody's innocent here. Not me, not you, nobody. I fear this is getting us nowhere. To make sure you won't be prosecuted as a whole group, I will need to speak to Abraham. He's gone. We don't know where, and we don't know how to reach him. Sadly, yes. Oh well. I'll need to get back to writing some emails to get Cassandra out of this mess. Of course, I understand. Yeah. I suppose it's going to benefit you two as well if Cassandra is removed from custody, so don't worry. I'll get back to you. Goodbye, Yosef, and thanks. Yeah, thanks. Don't mention it. Goodbye. Well, your lawyer wasn't too helpful. Come on, give him a rest. This is a complicated situation for all of us. Yeah, so what next? I'd suggest we meet somewhere in town and come up with a good plan. What about the old meeting place? You mean that place? Yeah, of course. I just need to do something first. Don't let me wait too long, okay? Yeah, see ya. See ya. Okay. So, we're gonna go to Nina. And then met Abraham online by chance. Old meeting place. He was Cora White reclusive. Here. Hey, I got this notebook for my studies as a Christmas present for my parents. It was working fine till last week, but after a short presentation at the media department expo, the damn thing just won't turn on anymore. Said I should return it. Hey, help me out. Should I be looking for? I hate to let go of an idea once I've settled on it. Wow. Shit. What the fuck? Why is this deleted? Whoa. Orwell has lost connection to the main server. What the fuck? What the hell? Connection to main server has been reestablished. Why isn't this working? Do you receive my messages? There we go. I just had a stream kind of connection problem. It was the mainframe. It was like the mainframe had vanished. So, still got some data loss between the servers here and there, but it seems like it's all slowly going back to normal again. We had a joker who thought he could interlude our database. InfoSec says we have averted the attack. Interesting. Doesn't look like she has anything suspicious. No lists on who got. Don't get why PR needs this. Do me a favor. Just started here this month. You can already guess what the victor has to say about the mail exchanges. Interesting. Crap, this is some point that you could do better. Come to the nation. Oh, yes, he has family in Germany still. Okay. Interesting. Whoa. My dear Gunther has been missing for several years now. One day, Gunther did not return from work. Colleagues and friends claim they have not seen him, nor have any clue where he might have gone to. We put all of our new possibilities onto the web to continue our search. Ooh. He has a wife and daughter, but he says that he might be gay. Interesting. So he's been gone for like 23 years. Here, he immigrated. You're not? Okay. Interesting. Obituaries. Ah! Interesting. Gunther Ahrens, age 63, passed away in his home near Bonton. Though he was friends with many, very few knew the true person left behind his gentle smile. Although his achievements in life were numerous, Gunther was a person who was always filled with self-doubt. That is no wonder, considering the world wronged him over and over again. Yes, he had his mistakes. He wasn't innocent. Who is? Gunther always did what he thought was right. He deserved better. I'll miss you dearly, my friend. Yeah, so he died. Okay. He said, this man just said, screw Orwell. Completely abandoned. I've conducted a talk with members of Thought. They claim to neither be involved with the bombings nor be in contact with Abraham Goldfell, so that Thought was to form as a big club first, and it became an activist group. there is this Juliet Carrington who seems rather harmless, but this Harrison O'Donnell might as well be a fanatic. Talking to him gave me the impression that he is thought's leader, if one can call him that. He openly spoke out against the government and the safety belt. Seems to be a fanatic type. I observe him. Attacking Orwell worked, but not for long. Not this way. Got a gift for you, though. Take a look on your Thought web server. Handle with care. Ooh, the Orwell project. With all the new people on our site, proper introductions are in order. Why, hello there. Where did all these people come from? Might it be due to the fact that the fucking biggest newspaper in the goddamn nation just published an article on us? Didn't think they still had an audience at large. The irony is not lost on me. We tried and tried to get our message through, but whatever we did, it wasn't enough to get your attention. And now you show up on our doorstep, uninvited, yet still wanting attention. Welcome. And now that you are here, let's have a small chat, shall we? I got someone here who's desperately eager to meet you all. This is my good friend, Benjamin Costigan. Benjamin, meet the world. On first sight, Benjamin seems like a fan man, doesn't he? He's 32, so in his best year, he lives in a cozy house, even has a pregnant fiancée named Amy Peters. Never would guess the terrible secrets he hides. See, Benjamin here is a government agent in a project they simply apparently call Orwell. I'm not friends with... Oh! Why am I... Where did that come from? I'll grant you to add more if there's any. I want to know, I need to know. In a project they apparently call Orwell. Never heard of it? No surprise. I hadn't either. They don't want us to... Oh, no. At least not yet. Orwell makes it mind-numbingly easy to spy on all of you. Just with a few mouse clicks. Ordinary people are recruited from anywhere in the world to make mouse clicks seem as if we're all just a game. Then, there's Benjamin. He's the guy who receives your data, has an elaborate look and says, this is the one we'll put in jail. This one's the life we're gonna fuck up. One hell of a job, isn't it? Now you might ask, where did this Hancock fella get this info from? The answer is, from the Orwell project itself. Because the thing isn't even secure. No, I don't expect you to believe me just like that. I'd like to propose something better. Go ask Benjamin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that you don't know him. No problemo. Here's his address. If you would kindly visit him and send my best regards, that would be much appreciated. We'll take care of the bastards that sit on the other side of this Orwell project, who dig through your personnel files with a grin while they look at your nude photographs. Thought is your friend. We'll get them for you. Promise. Make the thoughts must be free again. Hancock. No. Sorry. Although you are working on this project. No, no, no! How is this possible? This cannot be happening. I need to go home. Now. Wow. I'm excited to see the comments on this. Okay. Should we do one more episode or leave it there, folks? What do you think? Make it a finale for next time and then start the second game? Or should we finish this game today and then start the second game next week? You know what? Let's do another little episode. Episode 5! And then next week we'll do the episode after that. Good morning, investigator. Since you have the most powerful investigative tool at your disposal, I suspect you already know who I am. You are on the other end You, on the other hand, have been mediocre so far. You could not save the Circle Mall, but at least got the prime suspect. You will do better. I will be your new advisor on this case. This has become far too important to leave the case to an advisor with an exposed identity. Symes is well, but no longer fit to work on Orwell. Moving forward, we will not speak about him again. As far as you are concerned, he never existed. With yesterday's reveal of Orwell, sympathizers of this terrorist group have taken to the streets. We need to show all of the nation Orwell is keeping them safe. We won't allow some fools to trample on everything we've achieved. We must get rid of the imposter pretending to be Abraham Goldfeld, find out who did it, and where they are hiding. Interesting. Ooh. The thought activists unveil government surveillance system. Orwell supporters gather at the Ford Memorial. Government stays silent. Interesting. House of government employee vandalized after his private address was exposed. Oh, okay. Just a... I do want to see. No comments. Nothing. Members of Thought, my dear friends. As you all experienced already, we're being besieged by the government. They have denounced us, called us terrorists, and turned the public against us. This will stop today. Their days are about to come to an end. I have a plan, but for this to work out, we must meet it like we did in the old days. We will have where we had our meetings at a cafe, in Cafe Chestnut. We'll have a conference call at 4 p.m. sharp because I'm well aware this meeting in person will work out for us. You need not feel surveillance. All has been taken care of. I'll contact you, get in a safe position, and be ready. A gathering. We know Abraham Goldfeld is dead. Someone must be impersonating him. This is clear as crystal. We must act swiftly and collect as much evidence as possible before gathering commences. The thought is certainly up to no good. As you know, processing data chunks is time-consuming. I would say we have time for roughly 20 data chunks. Be considerate. 20. Where can I write down 20? So 20 data chunks. Oh. Ghosting. You think I'm stupid? First you don't tell me where you're going because you need to ghost, then hours later you don't answer your phone. So I called Purse asking for you and she told me you were at Cyber Cafe Chestnut yesterday evening. Said you stormed in and furiously wrote something on your PC, probably this outrageous blog post the news speaks of, then stormed out the door, only to meet with whom? Juliet, meaning you're back in action with this shitty group and her. I cannot fucking believe it. So now I'm trying emails so you can't dodge me any longer. You and me are done. I mean it. I'm sorry. Drawn an investigator's attention to you. Here's our void. We're together once again. Interesting. This is where Harrison O'Donnell did his dirty work, probably thinking we wouldn't be able to track him down. We will track him down. Oh. O'Donnell is probably leader of the Thought. O'Donnell predicted the bombings. This alone makes him suspicious. We have no idea why O'Donnell hid the post on the Thought blog on his timeline. We're yet to clarify why O'Donnell would be frequency at drugstore so often. Perhaps he provided the bomb materials. Why would O'Donnell have two health insurances? It is apparent that Harrison O'Donnell might as well be part of the Bonton bombings. He is probably the one impersonating Goldfels. I want you to prove this and lock him away for good. Who's... Where's my phone? Where the hell are you? Why'd you leave Abe's? Our plan was to hide somewhere until we were no longer public enemies number 1 and 2. Yeah, that was before I found out what you did. You exposed a government employee. Take a close look at what happened. They're after us now for sure. Was that necessary? Look at the TMB. We have developed a following. If they prosecute us now, there will be public outcry. This tiny crowd with their banners won't stop a thing. They'll be gone forever once they get this. This is why I had to leave. Did you get Abraham's email? Yeah, that was crazy. I know, all of a sudden he's back and he has a plan. I can't believe it. Where was he this whole time? Will you attend this gathering? Of course. If Abe is there, we must attend. I will hide away someplace. I can call in from my notebook. You should do the same. Don't hide anywhere you've been to in the last 48 hours. They might check there first. Will do. My damn phone is gone. Disappeared this morning. Have you seen it by chance? Jesus. Can you not take care of your stuff? No, I've not seen your phone. Oh, fuck it. Tried to track it down, but it doesn't signal. Probably out of battery or something. Yeah, whatever. I'll go without it to the gathering. Till the gathering. Trust. Family Plus. Why would someone like O'Donnell own a health insurance for a family member? I want to thank you. Knock, knock. Huh? Who are you? Name's Initiate. Oh, you're this hacker guy Harrison spoke about then? Right. So you hacked the Thought blog. You've been following this around? Why? What do you want? What I want? I want to know what happened to Thought. These bombings have been ringing in my head. And I just don't know. Was this Thought's work? Is it a government setup? Listen, I don't know either. I'm sorry, but this shit is majorly going down the drain right now. If you can help us do it, please. I fear my help has got you where you are right now. You helped dox this Costigan. Harrison told me you wouldn't want to assist us. Don't talk so openly. Did you forget what's going on? Right, sorry. You do that again, what you did. No. You're going to track me down for sure. Barely got out last time. I need more intel on this thing first. At the moment, I don't see a way. Damn. So, what are you doing? I don't know. Oh, you don't know yet. Abraham Goldfelds, who founded the thought, sent us a message. Thought we should gather once more. What? Abe is back? Yeah, and he says he has a plan. You know him? Kinda. Where from? Coincidence? Look, if you know Abraham, why don't you attend this gathering as well? It's going down at 4 p.m. as a conference call. Give me your number and I'll invite you as well. No. Thanks, but no thanks. Sounds like a trap to me. You shouldn't attend either. Pretty positive it's not. The email sounded authentic, but have it your way. I will. Good luck with this gathering. Good luck to you finding out what's going on there. You're gonna need it. Useful hint: if you encounter any hints to a hideout locations, be sure to validate them by checking where they have stayed before first. Wow. Okay. Okay. Initiate. I need to apologize to you for remaining silent for such a long time. I've been working on a plan in hiding. Today I need to call upon your help to make that happen. I'm aware of your capabilities and skills. You need to stop trying to tear down walls instead of shifting through open doors. Here's where to find the one. Interesting. Oh. Hello, phone. Judy, too old for parties. That was yesterday. Lives with his mom. Got a ghost. Let's see. Lives with his mom. Juliet. Picture with him and his mom. Assuming. Angela. She's still in jail, so it's not really anything we need. Work phone. So we don't have her personal cell number, but now we do. Ooh. So he sent this mail. Interesting. So he wouldn't be here. he wouldn't be at his house. Actually on the riverside. Could be that. Won't be home. Salvatore's. So we wouldn't be... That's really fast. So he wouldn't be at the cyber cafe. But I need to figure out where the cyber cafe is. Former admin. I wish I knew the cyber cafe. So it wouldn't be here. Let's see. There's anything new on the desktop. So it doesn't look like there is. There's no new browser history. Interesting, okay. So comments yet? Oh. What about... It's interesting because it says house here. So there's Persephone. No. Rattlesnake. Sable. Just trying to figure out where... Oh! Gigs. So he goes to this place a lot. I don't know. Victor. Who's Victor? Oh, her boss. Carrington, Juliet, Victor here. Oh, hey, Victor. I just talked to Maria. Why are you not at work? Oh, I sent a sick note. Didn't you read? No, you did not. You were here the entire weekend. That's what the tracker says, but no one authorized you to do so. Now that you are meant to be here, you are not. Also, what is, this registered. This does not belong to a company-approved device. You will explain these irregularities. I want you in my office as soon as possible. I don't think so. Bit swamped. Haunted house. That was on the 7th. It's a lot faster. Go through Freedom Plaza. It's the other day. Work. Shut the fuck up. Oh god. Sorry. She wouldn't be at Risen Plaza. I do have her address, don't I? Molloy Court. She wouldn't be here. Displaying locations of the last 24 hours. She's not going to be in any of these places. Because it's last 24 hours. What is going on with this desktop? Okay. Lily. Bonton. So she hasn't been anywhere in the last 24 hours. That... Shit. All offices of Yosef. Cassie? They released me. I'm free to go. Wow, that's fantastic. I can't believe it. You must have had a hand in this for sure. Well, maybe I did. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Wait, I'm going to pick you up. You sure you don't have to work? Work can wait. What the hell happened to you? Is this the same Yosef Langley? It's a long story. I will tell you on our way out. I'm so looking forward to seeing you again. I'm gonna be there in about 20 minutes. See you soon. Yeah, can't be soon enough. Okay, so I'm actually going to contacts. Since she's out. So he wouldn't be, I don't think he's here, because he said he wouldn't be home. Do we have anything on his girlfriend Marsha? No. Well, I'm gonna start fucking... I'm just gonna go for it. One more upload. I don't know. It's 4 p.m. I screwed up? What do you want me to fucking do? Hello, is this working? Anybody here? Well, I am. Harry, I didn't know if you would still be around. Barely got here in time. Cassie? You've been released? Yeah, thanks to Jotzi. Don't know what magic trick he pulled off, but it worked. This is great. I am not quite sure what I'm doing here, but I am here as well. Yosef, great you're there. Holy crap! What is this? Who are you? A fool who was baffled by the madness he just witnessed? Otherwise, initiate. Well, glad you decided to join us. That's completely unintended. What do you mean? You're in the call, aren't you? Yeah, I'm also in Orwell. In Orwell? Abe sent me an IP address to get into Orwell. It makes hacking the damn thing incredibly easy. He did what? And that worked? Like a charm. I now kind of control the damn thing. It's really, really worrying. Come again? You have Orwell on a freaking leash? Fucking great. How does that worry you? My control is limited, and the government will get the control back at some point, but this isn't my primary concern. What makes me nervous is, why would Abraham have such extensive knowledge of Orwell? This whole thing reeks of an enormous trap. Abe wouldn't betray us. No, he wouldn't. But you're right, something very strange is afoot. We should get out right now. And this is the point where it gets even worse. I had a quick look at his file. You would not believe what it says. Abraham's dead. He died quite some time ago. What? That's impossible. I thought that when he first disappeared, but I put it to the back of my mind. What became of him? Dead? No. Abraham, how? He was very sick. Cancer. Ugh, you old fool. Why didn't you tell us? He gave Nina the orders for the bombings after his demise. This means someone has been setting her up real bad. And not only her, all of us. Who the fuck would do such a thing? I'm not getting info on who or why. What a pity. But it does prove my point. Wait, what do you mean, Jules? It was me. I set you up. What? Wait a sec, I can't fucking believe where this is going. Are you for real? Are you telling me you told Nina to place those bombs? I did. I'm not proud of it, but it had to be done. What the hell? Why? You and Nina, you two ruined everything for Abraham. And for Thought. So you decided that leaving me wasn't enough for revenge? You had to kill innocent fucking people and blame it on all of Thought? It was necessary. Only when things are at their darkest will people listen, take note, and actually enact change. Abe knew that. I know it was extreme. Extreme? It's goddamn murder. I know. Believe me, I know. You are the reason I was in custody, Jules? How could you do that to me? Thought needed to be destroyed. That was the whole point. Instead of seeking me out and arresting me, Orwell labeled you all target persons and investigated you all. Screwed up your lives. People need to see how fucked up Orwell is. It's not protection, it's invasive and manipulative doom for everyone. No one is innocent, everyone is a suspect. Abe wanted to make the world stand up against things like Orwell. He knew how dangerous the project was. That's why he worked on it. He did what? He worked on Orwell? This confirms what I feared, but I didn't want to believe it. If so, he could have gone to the media and make it all public, couldn't he? He was afraid. He thought nothing would ever change if he did. Can you blame him? He told me everything, and only me. Funny, I just realized you're actually a much better yet much worse activist than Nina or me could ever be. That's admirable in a strange and very fucked up way. You're nothing but a bitch, Juliet, a liar and a killer. Cassie, oh, just shut up. Just shut up. This is madness, Juliet. First Cassie, then you pulled me into this. All those poor people who suffered at your hand. I still don't get it. Why draw all of this attention to Thought? You didn't convince anyone by your actions. Why is this gathering? Why this gathering? Why let me hack Orwell? I just needed to convince one person how faulty Orwell was. Costigan, the guy Harry leaked information about, was the man on the inside, only an advisor. The person who was really spying on you was still around. The person who actually went through your stuff, passed on the data. The one listening right now, the investigator. That's right, I'm talking to you. I knew you had to be around when everyone would come together. You had to be listening. Initiate was just a windfall, a chance to make sure you'd not immediately go up against us. Investigator, I have a question for you. Now that you saw Orwell firsthand, do you really think that the system will help anyone? Do you think the government will not spy on you as well? Did you think you were outside the system? Think again. They evaluate you. Even you. Abe knew that. He saw the madness. They observed even you, the investigators. But we can stop it. You can. Remember, you became recruited for being outside of the system, outside of the nation? What if we show people that what they store about you? That even you are not outside the system. That no one is outside the system. All you need to do, investigator, is upload the data they have on you, incriminating yourself. This is so mind-bogglingly stupid, Jules. Why would the investor cooperate? The government will come after them. That's exactly the point. This evaluation is supposed to be a safety net so no one misuses Orwell. Acting on evidence is mandatory. If the investigator incriminates themselves, they will be forced to prosecute them and reveal this evidence that the investigators are actually being spied on as well, publicly. That is absolutely mad. I don't see this working. I would like to offer an alternative, investigator. Just so happens that a certain Catherine Delacroix is in these files too. I say we make use of the fact that we have control over Orwell. Let's use it as a weapon and turn it against the government. There's something dirty to be found about Mrs. Delacroix for sure. Let them act on that evidence. Now we're talking. No, hurting Delacroix won't help us much. She's just going to get replaced. This isn't the right way. Like I said, Jules, just shut it. No one is interested in what you have to say. But how can we trust this investigator? Ooh, what the hell? How did they find... Fuck! Harrison, what's going on? User quit the session. Seems he just fell prey to his great surveillance system. Oh shit, we need to act fast. Let me all show you what I can see right now. Here, stream's up. Here's Cassandra's file. Wow, this feels like a slap in my face. They've been collecting all of this. They got me flagged potentially dangerous. It was this investigator. No, I can't trust that person. I'm out. Yosef, your turn? My turn? No, what's funny about your file, Yosef? It says here you were offered a release of Cassandra for info on Thought, and you agreed. Especially given the fact that what just happened to Harrison. Damn, yes I did. I got this offer and I reported Harrison. I had to! Cassandra would not have been released otherwise. I can't believe this. This is horrible, but then again, you did it for me. I don't know what to think. Fuck. Cass, I am sorry for Harry. I can't take this anymore. Leave me out of it, all of this crap. Cassie, wait. You got to do this without me, I'm sorry. Well, this is just great. See how fucked up all of this is? It's exactly what we need to show people. Show them how we've all been affected. Get them to fight with us. I shall speak on behalf of Nina then. I only realize now, it might have been my fault Nina got investigated in the first place. But it's all clear. The investigator is responsible for hunting her down like this. They caused her death, no doubt. Perhaps the investigator didn't know any better, and we know Nina was guilty. It does not strengthen my trust, though. But then, the investigator arrested Harrison. No, we cannot trust such a person. Meaning, the final verdict is... not a single vote to trust the investigator. Are we finally going to do this my way? It's down to the two of us as it seems. Well, my plan to gather support for you failed, investigator, but if you still want to fulfill my plan, go on and give Delacroix hell. We will find something dirty. Investigator, it's time to make up your mind. You can tear down the entire system. Just complete my plan, please. I'll turn Delacroix into a target person. I think I can easily activate access to her PC for you as well. When Abraham stopped his work for Rosentech in the government, he cloned all the information he had and hid it in the office. He told me, and I maintained it. The system is programmed to boot itself again in a couple of minutes. He'll have access to everything. You just need to find that UID of the device. I cannot tell you here, now that Orwell isn't tracking data chunks. I have full understanding. If you judge and incriminate me for what I've done, I think I deserve it. It's up to you now, investigator. Do the right thing. Ooh. Finally, I thought this disturbance would never end. The back-end engineers say we've had an unwanted guest. We already know it was Thought. Time to undo them. We must be strong. We must show people what they are. Nation safety is depending on it. We find a way to incriminate them together as a group. All we need is a hint that Abraham Goldfell's intended to carry the group out terrorist actions. Oh, thanks! I do want to see... Aww! I do want to see... Wise ass. He was an intern. They were an intern? Interesting. What? Interesting. Real sweetie. Oh. No idea who this guy is. Why are you looking at my computer? You're supposed to trace the source of the intrusion. Leave my PC alone now. You do not want to be assessed as a traitor, would you? Well... Oh, thanks for the redeeming stretch. And I will hydrate now. Shit. Whoa! Shit. Immediate termination of Orwell. Erasing stored data permanently. We had an obligation to reveal this malicious project. Thought to be revealed, continue reveal revelations of power abuse. Investigator wanted for arrest. Interesting. That's a good fucking game. That was a good game. I enjoyed that. Stretch. That was good. That was very good. Well, I don't think we'll raid anybody this time. But, oh my gosh, I can hear myself talk. I'm gonna go insane! Okay, well. Let's see if there's anything else. Loading, loading, loading. Nice. So I do have season 2 for next week. I am so glad that we played this. 1984 is one of my favorite books, actually. And so I'm very, very pumped that we played this. I think it was a really good game. Yeah. No, I thought it was super fun. I thought it was a really cool concept. Yeah, I really fucked with it. So I'm excited to play more next week. And then, the week after that, I don't know what we're doing yet. We'll see. We'll see. But, do you want me to play The Sims? The Sims will have a new, pack out. But I typically don't play Sims on stream because I have so many fucking mods. And it just takes me so long to set up whenever there's an update. But if you're interested in me playing The Sims, I'll play The Sims. I fuck with The Sims. Well, most of the time. What? I do not have a test. I'm confused. Oh, no, I don't have a test. The day it comes out, I'm going to a rehearsal dinner, for a friend's wedding. So I won't be able to play it the day it comes out, but, shoot, this thing I was trying to buy, they did not have. That's okay. So I got a notification that they're like, something's wrong, and I'm like, what is wrong? Anywho, no, I do have, an important thing that day. The day that it comes out on the 10th, which is a Thursday, and I think I work on that Friday. But at some point, we can play The Sims. There's a new, like, fairy expansion that's coming out, so I'm super pumped about that. But, admittedly, I struggle with supporting, EA, just because I feel like they haven't earned a lot of that support. Yeah. So that's just the shitty... Oh, I accidentally turned on airplane mode. That's what it is. But, yeah. So, I will see y'all next week. Probably Thursday morning. Just because Friday's the 4th of July. It's a busy day. For me. But, I'll see y'all next week. Anyway. And we will start the second Orwell game. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Stay hydrated, eat something you enjoy, be kind to others, and be kind to yourself. Have a good day, afternoon, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you